Hi guys, in this video today, we're going to talk about bike security. Now, I come from a security background and I'd like to give you some tips and advice with keeping your bike safe. Now, if you guys have got any tips or advice that you could add value to our customers and watchers, please drop a comment below. But thanks again for watching another one of our videos. Now, today we're going to start off with something very simple. Now, this is a chain. We recommend getting a through hardened steel chain, and when you secure your bike, we try and get it through the frame. Obviously, if you go through the wheels can be taken off. So try and get it through your frame. So not only you want a good solid chain, you're going to want a good padlock. Now, do not scrimp when buying a chain and a padlock. These things can be cut easy, so you want it to be through hardened, which they say this through hardened steel will lock a diamond disc cutter blade. So a good quality chain and a good quality padlock through your frame if you can get it there. Now you want to secure your bike with a chain and padlock, and you want to wrap it around a thing called a ground anchor. I'm going to put a picture here now of a ground anchor, and you want to make sure they're bolted properly to the floor. Now, not only do you want the ground anchor bolted securely to the floor, you could also, and I've seen this done, is cement some of your chain into the floor, and that's not going to go anywhere. So now I'm going to recommend using a disc lock. You obviously lock it to your front disc. The bike won't be able to be moved forward and backwards, and some of them, like this one, actually have an alarm. So this is a nice, cheap deterrent, and it makes it awkward if someone's trying to nick your bike. Now guys, we highly recommend getting yourself a security alarm. You can get them connected to the police, so if your alarm goes off, the police will get called straight away. We highly recommend this. This is a must. You will get contacts on all your exterior doors. You can get them on your windows. So if someone comes in an entrance they're not supposed to, the alarm will immediately go off. If they come in the entrance that you would come in, they will get a countdown to put the code into the keypad. And if they don't put the right code in or in the wrong amount of time, the alarm's going to go off and you will get notified, and obviously the police will get notified. So an alarm is a great deterrent. You have to pay a yearly subscription to have the police call alarm, but it's something we do and we highly, highly recommend it if you're keeping stuff like this safe. So as well as an alarm, we recommend speaking to your alarm company and getting something called a smoke cloak, or also known as a fog bandit. I will attach a small video showing one go off. So this is a machine, we have one. As soon as the alarm goes off, the whole place fills of smoke. Now Stephen set our alarm off, he didn't put the code in quick enough. We have it on a very short timer and the whole place was full of smoke. And when they go off, you literally can't even see your hand in front of your face. So that is one of the best deterrents we've got and we recommend, and that's called a smoke cloak, also known as a fog bandit. Now guys, let's keep it simple. You can have alarms, smoke cloaks and all this jazz, but let's keep it super simple. Take your wheels out the bike. When it's in storage, if it's chained up and got no wheels, how are they going to nick the bike? We've gone to view bikes. We know people that do this. You go and view the bike, it's got no wheels in, and it's impressive. Now, obviously, this is awkward. You're going to have to put your wheels back in when you go riding, but you can't put a price on having your bike safe. Now, we know people that store bikes with no wheels in, and another tip we're going to give you is if you're going to do a viewing and they come into your place, take the chain off. This is some great advice. We've got tons of people around us that are giving so much advice over the years, and that's probably one of the best ones, is take your chain off. They can start the bike. If they try and ride off, they're not going to get anywhere. So take your chain off when doing bike viewings. So when storing your bike, we obviously recommend removing the wheels. You can remove the chain, but we also recommend taking your battery out of the bike. Obviously, if it's a newer two-stroke like this, it will have a battery that can be removed, and predominantly most of the four-strokes out there, the newer ones, will have a battery. If you've got a slightly older bike, you can remove the HT cap, and it just makes it super awkward if someone's going to try and get away with your bike. So one of my all-time favorites, and I tell a lot of people this tip. Now, if your bike is in your garage and you're in range within your bedroom, I recommend a child monitor. Put a child monitor next to your bike in your garage and the receiver next to your bed. So if you can hear rustling around or anything going on around your bike, you will hear it immediately. If you've been to the track, you're on your way home, we always recommend keeping an eye on your mirrors. Just check if anyone's following you home. It's super simple. The less people know you've got the bike and where it is, the better. So if you think someone's following you, maybe do a few laps around a roundabout and take the long route home around the block. That's the best thing to do if you think someone might be following you. And obviously, don't let too many people know you've even got the bike. There's a lot of jealous people out there, and the world can be a bit of a dark place. So keep the people knowing where your bike is to a minimal. So guys, we know multiple people that keep their bikes in a garage, locked up, but obviously you want to make it as hard as you can for anyone to get in. Now, if you've got a car or a van, we suggest blocking the door up. If you've got an automatic car, that's even better. Now, I want to talk about CCTV. It's frowned upon. Some people like it, some people don't. They say if someone's got a hood up, you're just going to see someone with a hood up could potentially run away with your bike. Now, it is a deterrent. 100% it's a deterrent. And I know alarm companies out there that have cameras that are not only night vision, that are called night devils, which is what we have. You can get cameras that flash red and blue. So as soon as they detect movement in a place that shouldn't have movement, it will start flashing. Now, again, this is a perfect deterrent and it will put people off. This is the same as having an alarm. If someone is scouting a place out and they see cameras, they see an alarm, they're probably just going to move on because that is a tricky target. So I've talked about cameras, alarms. Now, if you speak to your alarm security company, you want to speak to them about getting some security lighting. A few cameras around your garage, for example, it's just going to put people off. People are going to be wanting to hide in the dark, the shadows, and if you light the whole place up, it's going to be another very good deterrent. The last tip I'm going to give you guys, now I've seen it before, I do come from a security background. Now, we're going to talk about the alarm. And out there is a thing called a master blaster. Now, this is a very, very loud sounder. It's fitted on farms. You're supposed to be able to hear it from a few miles away. Now, I'm not recommending you do this, but I know people have done. They fitted a master blaster in their garage. Now, this isn't advice, but I'm just saying I know people that have done it. If someone goes in your garage and they hear a master blaster going off, it's not going to be a pleasant experience. Now, guys, I think we've covered most aspects of bike security. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you've taken some value from it. And our watchers out there, if you've got any more tips, please drop a comment below. Thanks so much for watching another one of our videos. We've got tons more content coming, so please remember to like and subscribe.